All right, the first thing I want to bring up is that these rebirth wins I see, they don't feel like they mean too much in my eyes, right? Because I used to be very into them, like you get screwed over, you're reborn. You're like, all right, like I gotta spin back. I can't believe my man was a snake, or I can't believe my sibling turned on me, my family turned on my best friend. Like it's usually someone snaked you or someone finessed you, yada yada yada, right? And then it's always cool to see now that they know what's gonna happen. They start like making these crazy plans and crazy plays. It's cool, it's cool because those kind of stories also give you the sense that if you were them, you might and information that they don't know, you might start like doing all these crazy cool big brain plays and stuff like that. But the more I got into them, I started noticing that like y'all are really dumb. Like these MCs, like that first life, they'll be like, oh, no, in my first life, I kept like they'll be like a sucker. Like they just kept giving everything and like they'll give life savings away. They'll win the lottery, give it all away. They'll do this, give it all away, yada yada yada. Like begging for like love or something. Like let's say it's like a romance thing, and then they get played at the end. Like, do you not see that coming? Like, what you mean? You're surprised that this was not a good person that just took and never gave back? Like really? And the second life, like, okay, now I know they're a snake. But ignore the romance ones, the action ones, where it's like there'll be or be like more of like slice of life ones, right? Where someone would like let's say their parents, right? They're from a pretty strong family, right? MC has a strong background, but let's say their parents felt bad. They saw like maybe a child of a friend, maybe an orphan or whatever. They adopted them just because they said, all right, let's give our kid a sibling. We're not trying to get down and dirty ourselves, so let's get a sibling in the day. Yeah, so they get a sibling. And then the MC would like love the sibling. MC, oh, I got a sibling, cool. And then they start being on their sibling stuff, whether it's brother, sister, brother, sister, sister, don't really matter. Um, and then like slowly but surely, that sibling turns out to be like, slowly but surely, that sibling is like gaining the trust of the parents. Now these adopted parents trust the sibling more than you, and you got the DNA of the parent. You are the one that's biologically related, but somehow you not as real as that sibling, that adopted sibling in their eyes. Like the sibling really got that much juice that they just somehow made your parents like them more than you. Like at that point, I'm thinking like, do you really lack that much charisma? Your own parents don't fuck with you. Like, are you kidding? That's kind of wild. And then slowly, but and then usually they also have connections or ties of like other groups. So they'll be like, oh, this sibling was working with, and it'll usually be like shady people. Like they'll talk to like their ops or talk to like families that rival their family, just so they can like work together from the inside and outside to like destroy the clan. So they'll be like the sibling will like have all these connections everywhere, and then like and then slowly but surely this gigantic family that the MC is from slowly got hither down to the point where like let's say the parents are multimillionaires, almost billionaires. Now they broke as hell on the streets. The sibling done ransacked all their money. Now that adopted sibling rich as hell, runs the whole like somehow they start running the city. They got the mayor on payroll. They start running the state. They start running, it's like the motion that this sibling had. It's insane, especially if you look at where the sibling came from. The streets, literally just some adopted person, some orphan that they just picked up, and then look at where they ended up. But the thing is, this would be a premise for rebirth. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all of this is something that happened before the story officially starts. So yeah, the MC would like recount the story, right? The MC would be like, yeah, like bro, let me tell you about my sibling, bro. And then they start telling the most epic tale of all, the most epic tale you've ever heard. You're like, he did that? God, nah, can I get the number? Like, I'm trying to speak to him. I'm trying to interview this nigga, give him a biography or something, because it's kind of crazy how they're able to accomplish. I'm saying he might as well be the MC. Like, what in the world? That is like, this is literally what it is, Sage. Let's say, like, after One Piece is over, right? Then fucking like One Piece is over, Luffy wins, yada yada yada, right? And then Don Craig gets reborn. He's like, oh, he gets reborn. He's like, bro, that Luffy dude, nah, he really finessed me. Nah, fuck that. And then now Don Craig goes to recruit Zoro instead, fixes Arlong Park. Like, that's ass, bro. I'm sorry. I can't get with that. I can't get with that. It's like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, bro, see? That's literally how I'm seeing it. I'm like, are you really the real one? Like, I don't know. So they start recounting the most epic tale ever. I'm just like, dang, you really got finessed. And then that guy, the person you that finessed you really is not supposed to accomplish any of this, but they still did. And then boom, they get reborn. They're like, huh. Now that I'm reborn, I know exactly like his bank passwords, his yada yada yada. I know exactly who he talks to, who's his best friend, and then they go, and it's like it's on easy mode. It's like literally like you're taking a hard test, but now you got the answer sheet. So they're just walking around. Okay, this happened. All right, I'm gonna just do the opposite. Yep, I'll expose this. I'll expose that. Yada yada yada. So now this person that came from nothing and just ran the world now became like now because the MC got reborn completely fucks them over because he now knows everything. Because keep in mind, this person played the game so well, he won without ever taking a loss. Like no one knew that person was able to accomplish all this. Like by the time they realized that person was the op, it's too late. Family gone. He made all his money. He's already top one. Like no one is touching him. But now that you're reborn, you already know everything. So now you're going in, interfering with his bag. You interfering with all his accomplishments and stuff. And then now you're like, haha, told you I'm the real one. Yeah, you this revenge. Yeah, revenge for my first life. How dare you do that? I'm just like, I mean, anyone could have won if they were reborn. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, you know everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had to count like the first life, like how the opponent won in the first life and how you won in the second life, the opponent still gets the dub because the opponent, he ain't know anything about you, but he still finessed you. Now you know everything about them, and then you finesse them. Which one's more impressive? Definitely the first one. So yeah, so I was really thinking, I was like, these rebirth wins, they to me it's 1-1. Every time a rebirth MC like wins, especially if they win in a way where like you know the other person is not even given a sliver of a chance, because that rebirth MC just knows everything. I'm like, dude, how is this fair? Like, I know that's supposed to be fair. It's a revenge story, right? But still, I'm like, as a reader, if I have to like rate your feet, hey, what's good, Ray? Yeah, so I'm like, if if they were able to accomplish what they accomplished from a lesser background and in such a perfect way, no one saw it coming. Because again, when they did describe these guys that finessed them, it'd be the most perfect lick ever. Like you can't even believe this is possible. And then when they get reborn, they're like, haha, he was hiding. No, like this person secretly used like his skills to find secret treasure here, but now I'll go take it. I'm like, nigga, so he found it. Like he made his bag. Like that's his bag he made. No one else could finesse that kind of bag. And then now that you know he finessed the bag by doing this, now you steal his tech and then you do it. But I'm supposed to give you props for doing that? You stealing his swag. You riding his wave. So I'm like, I don't know. These Rebirth MCs, they just fans. They want to be the other guy. Like the guy that beat him, they just want to be him. They just end up stealing their swag, riding their wave. They say, okay, that's what he did, bet. I'll do it now. Oh, that's who he ended up hooking up? All right, I'll do it. Oh, he partnered up with them? All right, I'll do that. Oh, he found out that this person was low-key the greatest like blacksmith ever? All right, I'll go now. It's like, thank you. Yeah, you got a god level alley-oop, acting like you got it by your lonely, bro. You did not get it by your lonely. Bro, you already told us what happened the first life. You got messed up. You got messed up. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. The rebirth wins. I don't mess with them too much. Like again, when I just started getting into the genre, I used to, but nowadays I'm like, dude, they really, especially y'all don't understand how dumb some of these people be in that first life. Like when they got finesse that for like they'll act like they the victim. They'll be like, oh man, like I gave him all my bank info thinking he just gonna buy some candy, but he wiped my shit clean, bro. How dare he? Ain't no way I just heard that, bro. Like, are you kidding? See, it's stuff I'm just like, this my MC. This the guy, and of course after he gets reborn, now he's able to do stuff. But I'm like, I don't know. I feel like once you get reborn, even the dumbest niggas can be up. Like even the dumbest niggas can start making money once they get reborn, bro. Having a second life is so broken and OP. The concept is still interesting. Like I still like the concept, but it's like these wins. I just can't count the wins. That's all it is. I can't count the wins. These wins, you gotta get it by your lonely, bro. You getting these alley oops. You stealing the other person's swag like this. I got a dog points. I got a dog points. But yeah, so that's about it. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check out the Patreon too. Links in the description down below. You can get early access to more videos like this one. You can also get access to my Twitch VODs as well. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.